Hello, this is Alex Kasmark for the FXEdge.com, and this is your free daily Forex video for September 18th, 2009. One reminder before I begin, the purpose of this free daily video is education and not an alert service. I'm not going to make any trade recommendations here, but what I am going to do is point out levels of support and resistance for the next 12 to 24 hours. Please keep in mind that trading with leverage is very risky, so please don't trade any real money until you've established a proven track record of success on a demo account. Trading conditions are always changing, so make sure to watch tomorrow's video to stay updated. Well, the dollar continues to struggle along with the sterling. The talk over the last few days is that the buck is being used to a large extent as the new carry trade with such low interest rates in the US. The new government in Japan favors a strong yen and will move away from relying so much on exports, and that is pressuring the dollar against the yen as well. The Swiss National Bank stated that widespread uncertainty over future growth warranted a cautious stance in future monetary policy. Policymakers also reaffirmed that their commitment to keep rates at the lower end of their target as a sign of global recovery has yet to be confirmed. The Swiss National Bank also mentioned that higher than expected inflation will help slow the Swissie's rapid appreciation. So at this time, we're going to cover the major currencies and talk about their support and resistance levels. First up, we're looking at the euro dollar on the daily. Currently trading at 147.43. Our first level of resistance is going to be yesterday's high at 147.62, followed by 147.80 and the 148 figure. Above 148, we're going to see 148.65. First level of support can be found at 146.80, followed by 146.50. Below 146.50, if the dollar continues to improve, we'll see 145.60 and 145.10 as the last levels of support for the euro. Next up, we have the pound dollar, currently trading at 164.50. Ignore the purple lines. I'll explain that in a moment. First level of resistance is going to be at the 165.99 or the 166 area, followed by 167.36. Above 167.36, we have the even numbers, the 168, 169, and the 170. This 170 being the more important factor. With as many problems as the pound has had, it's at this point unlikely to see if we can hit 170, being at 164 and a half. However, if we take a look at the Fibonacci retracement levels from the recent lows, we'll find that the recent retracement aligns perfectly at the 50% level. From here on out, we could see 163.50 as being the next main level of support for the pound before the possibility of it falling further. However, against the dollar, we can see a bounce off this 50% retracement level, possibly going towards the 166 area and then the 167. If we break through the 167.50 level, then I think we'll start targeting the 170 level. However, I think that's too early to get into the 170 talk now. Next up, we have the dollar Swissy, currently trading at 102.80. First area of support for the dollar is going to be found at 102. And as you can see over the last few days, the pair has been making very, very minute gains against the dollar. This is most likely a cautious tone that the market is taking, and perhaps in the future, over the next few days, we may see some sort of price consolidation between the 102 and the 104 level. First area of resistance for the dollar is going to be found at 104.25. Followed by 105.50, 106.50, and 107. Above 107, we can see the 108.80 level. Below the 102.80 level, we're going to see 102 and 1 even as major areas of support for the dollar. We don't expect to go below the 102 mark, but as you notice, we weren't expecting this pair to continue lower, even as it's slowly grinding lower. We still see a possible rise in the dollar over the next few weeks, possibly even days. Finally, we have the dollar yen, currently trading at 91.05. first area of resistance is going to be found at 91.95 or the 92 level, followed by 93.20. Above 93.20 we have 94.40 and 95.12. First area of support for the dollar could be found at 90.20, followed by the 90 level. Below 90, we're going to see 88.55 and 87.12. As we've mentioned over the last few days, as much as we'd like to see a dollar rally, we think the dollar yen is going to come under a lot more pressure, breaking below the 90 level, possibly going down to as low as 85, but our projections at this point are 87, low 87. If you'd like a more detailed analysis with potential trade opportunities, please join us in the members section. This has been Alex Kaczmarek for the FXEdge.com free daily Forex video for September 18th, 2009. Until tomorrow, good luck trading.